Good day, everybody. Today we're going to talk about a great book called The Wings of Fire, The Dragonet Prophecies by... Drangonet Prophecies.
Not Dragonite.
I could never pronounce it right.
Pokemon.
Yep, it is by T. Sutherland. Right?
Yes.
Very good. Well, so, Gilbert Earl Jr., what's this book about?
Dragonet Prophecy.
Okay, what is the Dragonet Prophecy?
I don't know. Look in the book. Give me the book. I haven't memorized
You
this
did read it. Well, I mean...
Stupid prophecy.
The
Okay,
prophecy basically is there's a great war, and you got these 5 dragonets, right?
Yeah, in 20 years.
Yep.
They're supposed to stop.
They'll end the war. So what else is the book about?
Clay.
All right.
Clay is the main character.
Right. So Clay's your main character, and so
Lightweight.
basically the book. How's the story start?
Abuse.
Yes.
I'm not lying, no.
All right. So yeah, so the story starts with them being trained to be these.
AKA having his butt whips.
Right. So it's about these 5 dragons who are part of this prophecy, supposed to stop a great war
Except
that's
for-
going on.
Yeah, except one of them was a little bit
Yep.
of a
And
mistake.
it's really it's a civil war, but it includes all the kingdoms
Tribes.
that are tribes with their queens and stuff that's in this continent. And so these 5 dragon
All because
nets are supposed to end.
Well, because 3 Sandwings couldn't decide whether or not they wanted to be a queen or not. So they're like, oh, time to get everyone else dragged in.
Right, exactly.
It's just like one of those family drama that you can't get out of.
Right, it's kind of like War of the Roses if you're a history buff, you know. So
War of the Worlds, that's a movie. You mean World War?
I said War of the Roses.
You said if you're a history buff. I'm just like, War of the Worlds was sci-fi.
Yeah, but I said War of the Roses, and that's history.
War of the Roses. I thought,
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said War of the Worlds. I'm just like, sci-fi.
Right. No.
This is not sci-fi. This is
Okay,
fantasy.
so what's some things you liked? What's some parts you liked or about the book?
I mean, Clay is a pretty funny character, so I liked some of his thoughts on things. Plus, half the time he's thinking about food, so
Yeah.
yeah.
And you being a teenager, probably think about food a lot.
No, I don't. Mom
All the
even,
time.
yeah, no, I don't eat that much, and you know that.
It's on 24/7.
That's you.
No.
That's you and
Okay.
my brother.
So what's some things? So you like the character? What do you like about Clay?
Well, I
Besides
think,
him eating all the time and his thoughts.
I think
What about his thoughts you like?
I thought they're just really silly thoughts. Just
Silly
like the
thoughts?
thoughts.
Okay.
They're just silly thoughts.
Right.
But he's a really nice person. He's like he's really nice. He tries to see the best in everybody. Yeah,
Yep. Yeah, he just tries to see the best in everybody.
even homicidal dragons.
Right. Yeah. So there is a homicidal dragon in the book. There's a
Yeah.
couple of them.
to
be
How
honest.
about all of them?
Yeah. So yeah. So like if I thing you pointed at the beginning, they're training to be these great warriors so they can fulfill this prophecy, and their teachers are a little strict.
No, one of them, Webbs isn't that bad.
No, Webb's not that bad, but one of
Kestrel and Dune are pretty bad. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Dune's not as bad, but Kestrel is pretty bad. But Webbs is probably my favorite one.
Now, what's something you don't like?
Something I don't like.
Yeah. Is there anything about the book you don't like?
Well, they're just like personal dislikes. Like I don't like it's not like I dislike the book. It's just I dislike events.
Okay. But is there anything you thought the author could improve on?
I didn't really see much improving space
Improving.
there.
Right.
I mean, like there was no it wasn't like the Darkstalker book where it was like it didn't really explain how Whiteout had these weird things going on with her, but
Yeah.
it doesn't really have anything like that.
Right. Yeah, I think she does a great job of storytelling, getting through everybody's emotions, their motives, and the characters well rounded. You got your serious character, you got your fun character, you got your villains that are really bad
and
annoying, right?
And then you got that one character that's just like she's supposed to be a villain, but she's not.
Right.
It's just like
She's misunderstood.
she's misunderstood.
Maybe not though, because she does kill a lot of dragons. She's probably killed a lot of dragons in her life.
Okay, so like she killed a lot of dragons, like yeah, a lot.
All right.
Except for that one that she didn't kill. That one killed themselves.
Yeah.
That was a suicide.
Right. So do you recommend, not recommend, or recommend with caution?
Recommend.
Recommend. Yep. So that's our new judgment line now, is that we're going to not recommend, recommend, or recommend instead of giving stars. I think it's easier that way. I'll recommend it too. The problem I have with these books is hard to tell what age group these are aimed at, because
6. Oh yeah, it is kind of hard to tell.
because it's written.
It's
like it's written for like
we found like some copies of this book in 6 through 13, and I'm just like remembering all these like gory scenes in the books, and I'm just like, I don't think these are meant for 6-year-olds.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, what about those words that a full-grown man can't even pronounce, let alone remember?
So like a elementary student could read them, but the book does get violent.
Yeah.
I mean, it's with dragons, but there are parts where it says...
It's not, like, super violent, but it's violent.
Like, there is a part where they bite a head off of a scavenger, a.k.a. human, and then spit it out, and it rolls on the ground.
Whee!
And part where... And then a part... I think at the end, don't they cut somebody's guts open again?
I'm pretty sure she just gets impaled.
Okay, so there are scenes like that. So that's
and then there's a description in one of the other books that I remember in the prologue. It's just like someone got their throat sliced open, and it said she made a gargling noise as it happened. I'm just like, ugh.
So
no one wants to know that. I'm just like, really cool description, but like,
right. So yeah, so it's
poor
hard to tell.
dragon.
It's hard to tell like who these books are really written for. I'm guessing middle school ish.
Yeah.
And up. But I mean, if you had an elementary kid who liked to read, they could read it, but it does get violent.
I mean, like, look at the Darkstalker book. It surprised the heck out of you.
Yeah.
You were just like, huh.
Well, I wasn't sure what I was.
Yeah, you were just like, this is probably a kid's book, and then it gets to the end, someone disemboweled themselves.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah. Right. But that's not in this book. So I recommend the book. I think it'd be great if your kid is middle school and up. Even adults will like it.
Definitely
if
not
you're into dragons,
6-year-old
and fantasy.
Don't let your 6-year-old read it, because they probably won't be able to pronounce half the names.
Right. So this is our non-spoiler review, and we'll be making additional videos where we get more into each of the characters, what we liked about those characters,
and the parts will vary.
Yep, and parts of some of the book themes that it has. I don't know. This lady, I don't think likes families very much. There's not one happy family I've ever read about yet. Well, there's only one. That was the last book, and it was only a one-sentence brief.
Okay,
that was a good family.
Okay, well, I mean, like, there is a good family. Okay, there is a good one, but most
not in this book.
No, not in this book,
or the last,
or the next book,
or the book after that,
or
the book.
The only book that I recall that has there's more than one book that has a happy family.
Might be a paragraph long.
It's like there's 2 books that I remember that has a happy family.
Okay, well that's good.
So I mean, like,
but the majority are bad.
Yeah, like then there are these books that are just like absolutely horrible. Like there's this one guy whose family's like always constantly trying to kill him. So you know.
Right. Okay, so we hope you all have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. And,
bucket!
And we're happy that you made it through the 9 minutes of this video.
Yes,
until
because
next time.
This is a trash video.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't call it.